Good evening. I'm Dr. Anton Reese, President of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I want to welcome you to the graduation ceremonies of WKCTC. Please remain standing as Katie Peck leads us in our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards, and ladies may do so if you wish.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, sir. Please be seated. Thanks again, Katie Peck. At this time, I will ask that you silence your cell phones, please, during this special occasion for students, faculty, family, and friends. I would now like to recognize those honored guests who are present this evening. As I introduce our platform guests, kindly hold your applause until all have been introduced. From the PJC Board of Trustees, Chair John Williams. West Kentucky Community and Technical College Board of Directors, Larry Kelly, Chair. Heather Coltharp, Professor of Mathematics and WKCTC Board of Directors, Faculty Representative. Our keynote speaker, Morgan Alvey, a field representative for U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Other platform guests, Dr. David Heflin, Vice President, Academic Affairs. Emily Peck, Vice President, Student Services. Paula Eisenberg, Associate Professor of Nursing. Nikki Keeling, Instructor of Nursing. Casey Cooper Bird, and Julie Lasters, our student speakers. Platform guests, please be seated. Thank you. Special guests in the audience, First Lady Cornelia Reese. From the Paducah Junior College Foundation Board of Directors, Ken Wheeler. West Kentucky Community and Technical College Board of Directors, Deborah Edmonds, Vice Chair. Summer Holland, Staff Representative. Thank you. West Kentucky Community and Technical College is known for the outstanding success of our students, a supportive community, and a committed faculty and staff. But did you know that among our ranks are veterans of every branch of the armed forces? Year after year, our enrollment reflects an incredibly diverse population of non-traditional students with military service. Even better is the fact that we have several veterans among our faculty and staff, many of them serving as mentors to our student veterans. So in keeping with our proud tradition of those serving who served, we want to recognize those wearing red, white, and blue honor cords by asking them now to stand. Will you join me in thanking them for their valuable service to our country? Thank you. Larry Kelly, Chair of the WKCTC Board of Directors, will now bring greetings and introduce our student speaker.
Congratulations to the graduates and to your family members and your friends who have supported you. You are graduating tonight from a 4-time top 10 community college out of more than 1,100 schools in our nation. You should be very proud and know that we are certainly very proud of you. Tonight I will recognize 2 staff recipients of the Unsung Hero Award, and in the spring of 2019, I will be recognizing the Faculty and Student Unsung Hero Awards. The Chairman's Unsung Hero Award acknowledges the contributions of individuals who are often below the radar and go unrecognized for their contributions to campus life. The staff award categories for the Unsung Heroes are the exempt and the non-exempt. The first Unsung Hero Staff Award goes to Barbara Sweat, who is in our science Barbara's in our Science, Math, and Computer Information Technology department. She's been with our college for 28 years. She's been a steady force through multiple changes this past year. In addition to her regular duties, Barbara stepped in and assumed extra administrative duties. She uses her organizational skills to make the department more efficient and offers her assistance wherever needed. Barbara is an essential asset to her department and to WKCTC. Congratulations, Barbara. The second staff award for the Unsung Hero goes to William Harris. William has been with WKCTC almost 34 years. William serves our college in maintenance and operations. You can find him all around campus serving in multiple roles. His outgoing personality, consistency, and willingness to work hard make our college have a great appearance and an awesome work environment. William responds quickly to assist others and puts a smile on the face of everyone he greets. Congratulations, William. Our first speaker tonight is Casey Cooper Bird. Casey graduated from Ballard Memorial High School as valedictorian in 1999. She earned a bachelor's degree from Murray State University and had a successful business career for more than 10 years in Murray, in Louisville, and in Southern Illinois. But everything changed for Casey in 2015 after the birth of her daughter, when Casey nearly lost her life. She recovered, and with her new lease on life, she felt a passion to give back the same kind of incredible care that she had received from the team of nurses that saved her life. After much research, Casey decided WKCTC was the best fit for her, and she enrolled in our nursing program. She's graduating with an associate in applied science degree in nursing and will soon be fulfilling her dream of making a difference in the life of her patients. Please welcome Casey Cooper Bird.
Thank you for that introduction, Mr. Kelly. I'm excited to stand before you all tonight as we celebrate this milestone in our lives. I'm certain we all took different paths to get to these seats today, but we all share this accomplishment we've achieved from WKCTC. I'm honored to speak to you tonight, and I want to congratulate each of you on this success in your journey. I graduated nearby from Ballard Memorial High School, one of 4 valedictorians in a class of 92 in 1999. Honestly, graduating top of my class from a small rural community, I put a certain amount of pressure on myself to do something that seemed important, to be a doctor or be a lawyer. I went to Murray State as a pre-med major and soon began working for a local restaurant and bar called the Big Apple Cafe. Quickly, I began making an A+ in all of my social skills, but a B or a C in everything else. I realized quickly I wasn't ready for pre-med anything. I did get a bachelor's degree in journalism in 2004, but the best jobs locally weren't going to pay me half of what I was already making as a manager at the Big Apple. Lucky for me, within the next few years, the original owners were looking to sell out and retire. So at the age of 26, I partnered up with a friend and we bought the well-established business. I was really good at my job. I really loved the restaurant business and dealing with customers, and we were very successful. Later, opportunities led my husband and I to move multiple times and work at nearly 20 different restaurants combined. I sold, consulted, expanded, opened, and even closed some establishments. I was working for a small restaurant distribution company when we were expecting the birth of our first child. On August 29th, 2015, we welcomed our beautiful little girl, Ella Jean, into the world by C-section. 1 hour later, I suffered from a postpartum hemorrhage and nearly lost my life. I literally said goodbye to my husband, my family, and the daughter I didn't believe I was going to get to raise as they rushed me out of the room. Because a single nurse touched me and knew exactly what to do, I was immediately taken for a second operation, multiple blood transfusions, and later I opened my eyes with the chance to live in another day to love my kid. This was a life-changing experience, unlike anything I've ever experienced or been through. We were in the hospital for a week while I recovered. The team of nurses that I had were incredible. They didn't only save my life, they changed my life. It inspired me, and I knew then that I wanted to become a nurse. I wanted to do that something important I felt I should have been doing right out of high school. Of course, this meant undoing everything I had worked towards and built for the last 15 years. At 35 years old and a new mom, I was scared to start over. I was intimidated to enter into something I knew nothing about. Here are some important words from author Brené Brown. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Own the fear, find the cave, and write a new ending for yourself, for the people you're meant to serve and support. Choose courage over comfort. Choose the great adventure of being brave and afraid at the exact same time. I embraced the fear and started researching where I needed to be and what school was the right fit. I'm grateful now that everything I looked into continued to lead me to WKCTC's ADN program. Outside the 4 walls of our classroom, we were all different people. We came from different backgrounds. We probably wouldn't have even been friends. But inside the 4 walls of that classroom, we became family. In the last 2 years, we've been through a lot together. We've lost loved ones. Some of us even lost parents. We lost jobs. We got jobs. We got engaged. We got married. And then there were the babies. My husband and I unexpectedly welcomed our second child, Charlie. I think they just took him out. I'm beyond grateful for my fellow classmates and the amazing instructors that helped us through each challenge along that journey. And it was a challenge. It was like whitewater rafting. If one of us was falling out of the boat, everyone reached to pull you back in. If one of us failed, we all felt like we failed. But when any one of us had a success, it was everyone's success. One of the things that separated us from all those that came before us was established at our very first test in first semester. 50 students came together and bowed their heads. We don't all believe the same things or worship the same way, but we stood together that day and we asked for favor. We asked for grace and confidence. We started something that day we did before every single test over the next 2 years. I think that made us different, it made us stronger, and it certainly brought us closer together. Every time I felt like I wanted to throw in the towel, I wasn't spending enough time with my husband or my kids. I didn't have enough time to study for that test or clean my house or do the laundry. I would think about my classmates. I drew inspiration from the single mother of 6 children who lost her husband to cancer, the classmate that was a single mom to 4 children because she left the cycle of domestic violence she had been in for 18 years, or the classmate that was a sergeant in the military, still served 1 weekend a month, and was a mom to 4. They showed up every day, so could I. As you approach the stage tonight, remember your journey. Remember the classmate who gave you inspiration to continue. Remember the joy of passing each test. Remember the faculty and staff that went above and beyond to provide opportunities for your success. Recognize that through each moment of our journey at WKCTC, we were given the opportunity to change our life and the lives of our family. In the words of Dr. Seuss himself, life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, forgive the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get the chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it would be easy. They just promised it would be worth it. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Casey, for your inspiring words and for your story. Our next student speaker is Julie Lasters. Julie grew up on a farm in Livingston County. And like many farm kids, all she wanted to do was be outside. And be in a classroom all day was the last thing she wanted to do. Julie said each stage of her education was hard and challenging. She didn't understand why school was so hard for her, and she simply hated going to school. Her family noticed her struggle and soon discovered that she was dyslexic. Julie said going to college was something she never thought she would ever do because it was out of reach. But Julie was determined, and she enrolled here at WKCTC in 2016, refusing to give up on herself. Her hard work to succeed over the past 2 years has paid off. Julie is graduating with an associate in arts degree and is doing so with a high grade point average and newfound confidence. Please welcome Julie Lasters.
Thank you. Good evening. It is easy to see everyone walking across this stage tonight and receiving their degrees. But what you do not see is what it took each and every student to get to this point in their life. Every student has a journey that they went through to be here tonight. And I would like to share a little bit about my journey with you. I believe my story has many similarities to the stories of many of you. I grew up in Livingston County with my mom, my dad, and my sister. As most farm kids, all I really wanted to do was be outside. As I began grade school, nothing had changed. Sitting in a classroom all day was the last thing I wanted to do. When I got into first grade, my mom and my dad realized a few things about me, such as I could not hear phonics properly, and I didn't read like the other students. Also, I was the last one to finish assignments. Around the time I was in second grade, my parents and my second grade teacher discovered that I was dyslexic. I had a hard time sitting still, and now I had learning disabilities. My parents took me to Nashville to see an eye therapist to fix some of my dyslexic tendencies. Although this did help me, I still struggled, and my supportive parents spent many hours helping me. Through the rest of my grade school years and into being homeschooled, through my middle and high school years, each stage of my education was just as hard and challenging as the other. But I simply hated school. I wanted to be doing anything else but school. Right before I started college, any academic confidence I had was depleted by the ACT standardized testing. I took the ACT 4 times and never was successful on it. After all those hours of studying effort I put in it, I never was successful. This left me completely unsure if I could even attempt college, but I wasn't going to give up on myself. And finally, I resolved that if it took me like 8 years to get my associate's degree, I was going to do whatever it took. My first semester at WKCTC was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. It took me a while to get the hang of things, but it wasn't long and I found myself doing okay academically speaking. And by the end of the first semester, I wasn't doing okay, I was doing great. And now, 4 semesters later, I'm still doing great, and I have amazing opportunities and finish my coursework successfully. Of course, this doesn't mean I don't struggle anymore. It just means that I'm learning how to cope with my learning disabilities. It means that it's okay if I can feel completely lost on an assignment when the rest of the class seems to get it. It means that you meet great friends that get your struggles and that help you through those long nights where you think everything is impossible. It means that with a little extra work, patience, and faith, I'll get through anything. And if I were to fail, I'll get it through it the next time. Even though it's been a struggle, I wouldn't change my journey. I wouldn't have it any other way. I've learned so much about myself and what I'm capable of. I've made many great friends that have been through similar struggles. I met one of my best friends, Sylvia, in one of my very first college classes. Since then, we've made it through a lot together academically and through our personal lives. I feel fortunate to have the support and encouragement of the WKCTC faculty and the staff and my family and friends. This is a faculty that wants to see their students succeed. And please take the chance to thank someone tonight who has supported you through your journey. Through our journey at WKCTC, all of us have received a strong foundation that has prepared us for our next chapters of our lives. Next semester, I'll be transferring to a university in pursuit of my bachelor's degree. I know it won't be easy or a smooth ride, but I have the foundation that I built here at WKCTC that gives me the confidence to tackle whatever comes next. For all of you who are continuing your academic journey or who are starting a new job, take pride and accomplishment in what you have done. Take your next steps with confidence and know that your story is just getting started. Let your struggles shape your life and your story. There's nothing you can't do. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best on your journeys. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. Paducah Junior College is the foundation for West Kentucky Community and Technical College. PJC has a long history of committed leadership to the community and support of educational programs offered by the college. It is now my pleasure to introduce John Williams, Chair of the PJC Board of Trustees, who will bring greetings and introduce our keynote speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Reese, and first, congratulations to all our students. Thanks for your contribution at our college, and also to all these proud family members out there. I know you're all very proud of these young people, so thank you and congratulations. It's my privilege tonight to introduce our guest speaker, who is Morgan Alvey. Morgan is from Paducah. She's been the field representative for U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell since April of 2017. She is an alumnus of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. She's a graduate from the University of Louisville with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science, and she earned a Master of Professional Studies degree in legislative affairs from the George Washington University Graduate School of Political Management in Washington. Prior to becoming the field representative for Senator McConnell, Morgan served as his legislative intern, staff assistant, and later worked as a floor member for the U.S. Senator Republican Conference, chaired by U.S. Senator John Thune. Morgan has received several honors, including a George Washington University Graduate Fellowship, the Jean and Eleanor O'Sullivan Award for Outstanding Achievement in Political Science at the University of Louisville, and the G. Leon Williams Scholarship at WKCTC. We're honored to have Morgan Alvey with us. Morgan?
Thank you, President Reese and WKCTC, for inviting me to speak today. First of all, I want to say congratulations to all the graduates today on your achievement. It's such an honor to be standing here today addressing this distinguished group of graduates exactly 1 decade after I took my first semester of courses at WKCTC. This truly brings my journey full circle. WKCTC holds a very special place in my heart, as I'm sure it does to all of you as well. I want to share with you my journey from WKCTC to today and why I want to encourage each and every one of you to be very proud to be a graduate of this school, to follow your dreams no matter what anyone else says, and also why I truly believe everything in life happens for a reason. I want to start with what I now recognize was the first true turning point in my life. When I was in 7th grade at Ballard County Middle School, my parents and I made the decision that it would be best for me to switch from public school to homeschooling. Nearly every family member and friend was convinced that I had compromised my entire academic future. I think it's safe to say that an associate's degree, bachelor's degree, and master's degree with 4.0 GPAs later, I proved them wrong. It was around this same time that I first began to think about what I wanted to do both academically and professionally. While it may seem unusual, even as a child, I was very interested in politics, government, and current events. By the time I was a teenager, I had already set my academic and career goals. I was going to start here at WKCTC, then transfer to the University of Louisville to get my bachelor's in political science. From there, I wanted to move to Washington, D.C. to attend graduate school at George Washington University. After graduation, I wanted to work on Capitol Hill, preferably for Kentucky's senior senator, Mitch McConnell. When I would tell family and friends my plans, some were less than supportive and thought some of those goals were unrealistic. However, when I started at WKCTC in the fall of 2008, little did I know I would soon find some of my biggest believers who helped give me the early confidence I needed to pursue my dreams. As a homeschooler, I had no idea what to expect when I started college. I hadn't been in a formal classroom since I was 12, so I was pretty nervous that first semester. But it didn't take me long after I started here to realize that this was a special place, mostly thanks to the wonderful faculty and staff. The professors I had here truly made all the difference for me. They went out of their way not only to help me be successful in their classes, but they took an interest in getting to know me and my goals. I can honestly say I never had a bad professor at WKCTC. I grew so much here as a student and a person, and I give all the credit to the wonderful professors I had. To all my former professors, thank you. You will never know the overwhelmingly positive impacts you made on my life, and I'm sure all the graduates here tonight share a similar sentiment. In short, WKCTC gave me the foundation to succeed when I transferred to Louisville and then on to George Washington. While I was in graduate school in DC, I interned for Senator McConnell. It had always been my dream to work on Capitol Hill, and after graduate school, I started looking for a job. To my surprise, having a master's degree didn't necessarily translate into a quick job. Working on the Hill, like many jobs, is all about paying your dues, irrespective of your background. While I was looking for a job, I went back to intern for Senator McConnell again. Around that same time, I had interviewed for a legislative correspondent position in his office, which I didn't get. At the time, it was a disappointing setback that had me questioning myself and my career choice. However, shortly afterward, I learned that the LC position had gone to a staff assistant in the office. That meant that now a staff assistant position was open. And our Senator McConnell's then chief of staff offered me that position instead. I will admit that I took a day to think about whether to accept it because I had to overcome a self-imposed mental hurdle. Staff assistant on the Hill is the lowest entry-level position, and it took me some time to come to the realization that it's simply a rite of passage that nearly every young person who wants to work on the Hill has to endure no matter their academic background. You have to show that you are willing to be a team player and to start at the bottom and work your way up. Looking back, I can't believe I even had to think twice, but at the time, I did. So I accepted the job, and then the very next day, our chief of staff called me into his office to tell me that he had just heard of a better job in another senator's office that he thought would be a better opportunity for me. He knew how interested I was in legislative procedure, and so even though he had just given me the staff assistant position, here he was recommending me for another job, and it really was my dream job at the time. It was a floor monitor position with the Senate Republican Conference, chaired by Senator John Thune of South Dakota. Within 2 weeks, I interviewed for the job, accepted it, and started my new position. Looking back, I don't believe that, one, if I had successfully gotten the legislative correspondent position, or 2, didn't accept the staff assistant position after not getting the LC job, that I would have been in the position to get the job with Senator Thune. So there are 2 morals of the story that I want to leave with you. The first is, as disappointing as it may be not to get a job that you want, it only means that there's something else out there better for you. The second is, always accept any opportunity presented to you, even if it's not your dream job, because it builds character and makes people take notice of you. So there I was, working in a job I loved on the Hill, the place where I had always wanted to work since I was a teenager. Then an unexpected life event happened. About 6 months after I started working for Senator Thune, my mom suddenly and unexpectedly got very sick with a life-threatening condition. I rushed back home from DC to be with her, and it was touch and go for a while, but thankfully she recovered. After spending a few weeks at home, I went back to DC, ready to resume my normal life on the Hill. As much as I hated to leave my mom, I was actually happy to get back to work and into my normal routine. I really never thought at that point about possibly moving back home. However, as the next year went on, I started thinking more and more about how hard it was being that far from home. I tried to put those thoughts out of my mind, and I didn't want to make an emotional decision. After all, I was doing exactly what I had always wanted to do. So why would I suddenly have a desire to leave DC? I'd always said once I made it there, I wasn't leaving. Almost a year later, I finally admitted that my feelings of wanting to be closer to home weren't going away. I had kept in touch with Senator McConnell's chief of staff. So one day I went to his office and said, "You're never gonna believe this, but I'm thinking about moving back to Kentucky. Do you have any ideas?" I was just looking for some advice, especially since I'd never thought about leaving DC. About 30 seconds into the conversation, he said, "Well, we just happen to have a field representative opening in our Paducah office. Would you be interested?" A few weeks later, I had the job offer and was now moving back home. It was one of those perfect timing, meant-to-be situations. So I've been in this position now for a little over a year and a half, and I feel like I have the best of both worlds. I still get to do what I love, and for the person whom I've always wanted to work, but I'm home and close to my family. I get to work with so many wonderful people across our great community. One of those people is my predecessor in this job, who now works for our congressman. She's been the best friend and mentor anyone could ever ask for, a friendship I wasn't expecting, but one that I've come to treasure. Looking back on my journey over the past 10 years, I can honestly say it all started here at WKCTC. It not only gave me the academic foundation for the next step, but most importantly, the faculty I encountered here helped give me the early encouragement and confidence I needed to succeed. When you're first starting your journey, just having people believe in you goes a long way. And I found my earliest believers here at WKCTC. I will always be eternally grateful to those professors and this institution. As you all graduate tonight, I know your time here will serve you well in the next stages of your journey. If I could leave you all with the most important lesson I've learned, it would be that everything in life happens for a reason. The good and the bad, the things that do happen and those that don't, all lead us to exactly where we're meant to be. Congratulations, graduates. I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Alvey. At this time, will faculty please stand? It is because of their knowledge and commitment to student success that we are here tonight. They share with each candidate and graduate the excitement of completion as well as the joy of achievement. Please join me in thanking them. You may be seated. At this time, will the candidates please rise? Dr. Reese, I present the candidates for graduation, and I certify on behalf of the faculty that they have successfully completed all the requirements for the respective credentials. Ladies and gentlemen, as the names of the graduates are read, those graduating with honors are noted in the program. Those wearing gold honor stoles are members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Those wearing blue cords reflect students achieving high distinction. Those wearing red cords are Community Scholarship Program graduates. These graduates met certain requirements while in high school to attain this status. Now will the first row graduates proceed to the stage? All others will be seated. There will be a professional photographer taking pictures as the students receive their credentials. Please refrain from coming to the stage to take photographs. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Science. Alicia Gail Wilson. Gina Piscatelli. Carrie Valentine. Devin Swain. Pearl Weber. The following students are receiving an Associate in Applied Science degree in Apprenticeship Studies. Kyle McKean. Following students receiving a degree in Associate of Science, Shelley Tucker. Autumn Crawford. Robert Sterling. Larissa Ignacio. The following graduate will be receiving an Associate of Arts, Julie Lasters. Nicholas Russell. Zachary Ormowski. Alexandria Fiske. Amanda Fleming. Derek Watkins. Katie Turner. Misty Foster. Emily Maples. Roman Harris. Brianna Jordan Newcomb. Jessica Athena K. Goff. Melissa Tynes. Bailey Lane. Jennifer Farmer. Destiny Leanne Stevenson. Lakin Smith. Staten Nicole Thompson. Heather Renee White. Matthew Lacefield. Jake Mayo. Elizabeth Mackenzie Tosh. Crystal Boone. Dominique Green. Jayshad Fleming. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Fine Arts: Alexandria Nance. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate in Applied Science: Associate in Applied Science degree in Medical Information Technology, Cynthia Pace. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Darla Morgan. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Maria Garcia. Associate in Applied Science in Health Science Technology, Kimberly King. Associate in Applied Science degree in Electrical Technology, Emmanuel Irano. Associate in Applied Science in Computer Manufacturing and Machining, David Garrett. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Kristen Tate. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Aaron Goodacre. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Mackenzie Hobbs. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Rachel Phipps. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Haley Thurman. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Hannah Abner. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Shani Burke. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Cara McKinley. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Caitlin Williams. Associate in Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Kaylee Yates. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Malaysia Bridget. Associate in Applied Science and Computer Information Technology, Frank Atonik. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Zachary Shaw. Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Jerry Gossett. Associate in Applied Science degree in Culinary Arts, Erica Theobald. Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Martha McWright. Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Isaiah Salyers. Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Tanya O'Connell. Associate Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Alexis Johnson. Associate Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Nigeria Malik Rogers. Associate Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Alex Wadlington. Associate Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Stephanie Stroud. Yeah. Associate Applied Science and Criminal Justice, Tyler Hamlet. Associate in Applied Science and Criminal Justice, Jeffrey Mathis. Associate in Applied Science, Visual Communication, Multimedia, Alasia Hamilton. Associate in Applied Science and Visual Communication, Multimedia, Sarah Okerson. Associate in Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Eritrea Cooper. Associate in Applied Science, Visual Communication, Multimedia, Jeremy Hackworth. Associate in Applied Science, Visual Communication, Multimedia, William Youngblood. Associate in Applied Science and Logistic and Operations Management, Matthew Edmonds. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Jessica Strain. Associate in Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education, Alexis Daniel. Associate in Applied Science and Medical Information Technology, Michaela Tharp. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Shakila Zolakoffer. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Chastity Bottoms. Associate in Applied Science Technology and Business Administration, Mary Richmond. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Carla Cornelius. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Emily Crow. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Jordan Duncan. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Erica Kelly. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Allison Wiles. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Lexi Myers. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Stephanie Stevenson. Associate in Arts degree, Jessica Shamerda. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Bailey Susanna Marie Baker. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Tanisha Rochelle Bradshaw. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Miranda Jones. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Abigail Fountain. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Noah Kennedy. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Chase Ray. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Roberto Mateo. Associate in Applied Science and Physical Therapist Assistant, Nicholas Scott Hunter. Associate in Applied Science, General Occupational Technical Studies, David Young. Associate in Applied Science and Marine Technology, Joseph Hernandez. Associate in Applied Science and General Occupational Technical Studies, Kelsey Schultz. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Brittany Walker. Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration, Miranda Nicole Bradbury. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Patricia Parsons. Associate in Applied Science and Industrial Maintenance Technology, Brandon Wade. Associate in Applied Science and Computer Manufacturing Machinery, Thomas Morgan II. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Kendra Sky Julian Martin. Associate in Applied Science in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education, Grace Elizabeth Tracy. Associate in Applied Science in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education, Leanne Michelle Culp. Associate in Applied Science in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education, Samantha Jo Cox. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Gabrielle Quantinelli. Three. Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration, Leah Cope. Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Technology, Joseph Dilworth. Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Technology, Blake Thomas. Associate in Applied Science in Electrical Technology, Anthony Moss. Associate in Applied Science and Electrical Technology, Nicholas Guess. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Mackenzie Welker. Associate in Applied Science and Computer Information Technology, Chisamba Ikwewe. Associate in Applied Science and Health Science Technology, Keisha Litchfield. Associate Applied Science and Criminal Justice, Samantha Sullivan. Associate Applied Science and Business Administration, Christy Riddle. Associate in Applied Science and Business Administration, Tessa Wheeler. Associate in Applied Science and Industrial Maintenance Technology, Glenn Rideout. Yeah. Is he nursing behind you? Gotcha. Just stand right there. The following graduates will be receiving their nursing pin in addition to their degree. The nursing pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition, rich in history and deep in meaning. The West Kentucky Community and Technical College nursing pin uniquely displays the Kentucky Community and Technical College System official seal, as well as a distinctive inscription that represents each WKCTC nursing program. These inscriptions tie our college history to the present. The pin nursing graduates will receive this evening represents a rite of passage, becoming pin to all other nurses that began the journey before them. Please refer to your program as we have provided a full history of the nursing pinning for you. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Casey Bird. Associate Applied Science and Nursing, Colin Herndon. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, David Trigg. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, Deanna Saylor. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, Shayanna Coomer. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, Chelsea Cartwright. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, Sydney Kuiper. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, Hunter Alexis McGregor. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, Joella Williams. Associate in Applied Science in Nursing, Olivia Coleman. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Kaylin Adams. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Kelsey Thomas. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Rachel Stairs. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Melanie Ivy. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Lauren Franco. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Victoria Verberg. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Sheena Marie Vaughn. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Natalie Hackle. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Alexa Towery. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Krista Edmonds. Associate in Applied Science degree in nursing, Taylor Crabtree. Associate in Applied Science in nursing, Shanna Agan. Associate Applied Science in nursing, Heather McNeil. Associate Applied Science in Nursing, Dakota Lewis. Associate Applied Science in Nursing, Amy Gray. Associate Applied Science degree in Nursing, Julie Adeline Buford. Associate Applied Science degree in Nursing, Jasmine Johnson. Associate Applied Science in Nursing, Hannah Bryce Lydecker. Associate Applied Science degree in Nursing, Caitlin Laree Wookti. Associate Applied Science in Nursing, Abigail Shea Hobbs. Associate in Applied Science degree in Nursing, Robin Smith. Associate Applied Science degree in Nursing, Cheyenne Lois Marie Morris. Associate Applied Science degree in Nursing, Mutanda Pearson. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Aaron Boyd. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Justin Dunning. Associate Applied Science degree in nursing, Emily Johnson. Associate in Applied Science degree in nursing, Erica Page Beeler. Associate in Applied Science degree in nursing, Jonathan Boland. Associate in Applied Science degree in nursing, Valerie Ann Pill. I've got to say the whole thing, so hold on just a second. The following students will be receiving a diploma in practical nursing program, as well as an Associate of Applied Science degree in general occupation and technical studies. Cassandra Yvonne Hudson. Melanie Prince. Hope Davidson. Catherine Arlene Walker. Haley Ray Williams. Morgan Lee Ginn. Carolyn Ann Bowman Dalton. Chelsea LaKay Hodges. Austin Summers. Kristen Lachey Manhart. Jessica Renee Clark. Chelsea Elizabeth Henry. I've got to read your name. They're all excited to hear it. Taylor Suzanne Fields. The following graduates will be receiving diplomas. Diploma in Practical Nursing, Victoria Lane Solomon. Jessica Manley. Bree Alexandria Artis. Caitlin Prumer. Heather Nicole Wiley. Darlene Freeman. Mercedes Samaro. A diploma in welding technology and an associate in applied science degree in general occupational and technical studies, John Riley. The following graduates will be receiving certificates. Judith Fox Watson, Certificate in Culinary Arts. Haley Elizabeth Bond, Certificate in Business Administration. Rhonda Cole, Certificate in Business Administration. Tiffany Anise Lyle Chandler, Certificate in Business Administration. Cheyenne Rose Nordstrom, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Lakin Gail Givens, Certificate in Medical Laboratory Technician. Amber Nicole O'Malley, Certificate in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Misty Marie Rushing, Certificate in Medical Laboratory Technician. Certificate in Nursing Assistant, Ashley Funkhauser. Emily Nicole Martin, Certificate in Medical Laboratory Technician. Nora Diaz Cardoza, Certificate in Medical Information Technology. Allison Joyce Rick, Certificate in Medical Laboratory Technician. Sarah Lynn Hicks, Certificate in Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Betty June Farr, Certificate in Business Administration. Charity Gar, Certificate in Medical Information Technology. Peyton Lane Johnston, Certificate in Cosmetology. Emily Sue Kendrick, Certificate in Cosmetology. Kaylee Johnson, Certificate in Cosmetology. Haley Nicole Mincy, Certificate in Cosmetology. Shayla Hawley, Certificate in Cosmetology. Gotcha. Summer Ray Brockwell, Certificate in Diesel Technology. Crystal Yvette Woolen, Certificate in Pharmacy Technology. All right. James Waltman, Certificate in Logistics and Operations. Catherine Brianne Brown, Certificate in Business Administration. Rachel Ann Scott, Certificate in Medical Information Technology. Brianna Dominique Kelly, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Marquise Williams, Certificate in Diesel Technology. Isaiah Hines, Certificate in Welding Technology. Will the graduates please rise? Mr. President, I present the graduating class of 2018.
I haven't vested my power yet. Hold on. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Kentucky Community and Technical College System and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I hereby pronounce you graduates of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. You may now move your tassels to the left side. Congratulations, you may be seated. Thank you, Casey and Julie, for sharing your powerful stories. To me, West Kentucky represents the face of America, and you have a story, and many times there is adversity. You came to our college and saw it as a place of hope and encouragement. And it is our goal that you have the knowledge and the skill sets because of entering our doors to now create a better life for a better Kentucky. Central to the WKCTC mission, we teach, train, and transform with excellence to prepare our graduates to enter the workforce or transfer to a four-year institution, ultimately leading to jobs. Thank you, Morgan, for your inspiring remarks and the words of encouragement and your commitment. Students, your credentials tonight mean you've achieved a personal mark of excellence, and it signifies the evidence of that achievement for your family and friends who are also here with you tonight. My congratulations to all of you and those who have helped you along the way. So graduates, if you don't mind, just stand one more time and salute all of your family and friends and supporters here tonight. Thank you so much. Be seated. I would also like to give my thanks and appreciation and take a moment to recognize our outstanding staff. Some are behind the scenes, some are here present. Any of our staff members that are present, if you don't mind standing. All right, thank you all, staff. And to our outstanding faculty who've played a large role in your success. I would like to recognize two members of the WKCT family who will be retiring this year. Gerald Watkins and Rita Witherspoon, who are both retiring this year. Thank you both. Your service has been exemplary, and we would not be a 4-time nationally ranked institution to you and all of our faculty had it not been the leaders that you all are. So on behalf of countless students and our community at large faculty, I thank you. Graduates, again, we wish you great success, and very simply, we are proud of you, and we hope you carry the feelings, aspirations, and words of encouragement expressed tonight with you and make this world a better place. And graduates, I would like to be the first to bestow upon you the additional title now of alumni. So on behalf of the WKCTC College Alumni Association, welcome. You're a very proud and loyal and alumni family member. We encourage you to be active in your new role as an alumnus, to remain engaged and interested in WKCTC, and help champion the excellence of WKCTC and all that it offers. Stay in touch and let us hear from you, and look for special events and information that are offered specifically for and uniquely to our alumni. Congratulations again, and welcome to the alumni family. At this time, please stand as Paducah Tillman High School junior Mark Taylor leads us in the singing of My Old Kentucky Home. And please remain standing as the recessional leaves the auditorium.
The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the children are gay. The corn tops ripe in the meadows in the bloom, and the birds make music all the day. The young folk roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by hard times come a-knocking at my door, then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home.